Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is, what is it? Wednesday, June 3rd. Can you believe it? It's another day and another dollar or another whatever, another day. Not just curious. That's cool. Hey, welcome, guys. How are we all doing today? Hope you're good. Checking out a few levels here because I've made some other adjustments to the stream. Another improvement is I've also got a portable air conditioner in here. And so I'm checking to make sure that there's not too much interference from that. Like, hopefully you can't really hear the fan at all. How are you? I'm good. Thank you, brother. How are you doing this evening? I've also put I've added some warmth to the microphone. I hope it makes a difference. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy that I was able to make these changes. Excited since I got the interview tomorrow and technically today in the next minute, dude. Okay, cool. Iceman. Dude, I am so happy for you. And I know you're going to nail it. And so happy for you. Good. Cool. Yeah, good. Are you good? Asking for a friend? And yeah, how does the microphone sound? I think this microphone is definitely it. It's sounding really good. Well, from my end. I took a whole lot of finagling, a whole lot of trying to figure out how to route things and get much more of a professional sound. Honk quack, yes, I know it's foul language. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Thank you asking. I love it. That almost requires one of those. Oh gosh. Thank you for that, brother. All right, so welcome back, guys. Let's see. I don't know what we even did yesterday. I don't even know what I do. I just like to play and hang out with you all. We were working on the base, just kind of flying around, doing a bunch of random things. We never found a desert. I've all but given up on that. I was thinking about, how about I just go into the world and think about things later and just do things. That's the easiest way to go about it. I still have to update my physics mod. I'll get around to it. Oh, hang on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. That was my wife. She needed me to unlock an iPad so she can watch the baby. Curious question as far as a screen for the desktop. Know any good ultra-wide curved screens? No, I've just barely started looking into that myself, Iceman. You know, I'll admit, I do a lot of my shopping these days at Costco. And yeah, I'm like Costco dad. It's really, I mean, I wear it like a badge of honor now. You know, I'm a dad. Fair, yeah. So I'm probably gonna end up, if I do purchase one, get one from there. And most of the time they sell pretty good stuff and the reviews are solid, you know? So that's the way I go about it these days. I'm not as astute about that stuff these days. My wifey has been meh lately, so hopefully it can be around for a while. Oh, I hope so too, asking for a friend. Fair. Hey, it's Zycom. What is up, friendo? How's it going? We are good, brother. How's the microphone sound? Charlie's Angels. What's up? I mean, hello. What is up with you, Charlie's Angels? Welcome in, friendo. Welcome to my channel. How are you doing? I'm glad to have you here. I like curved, but if push comes to shove, it's not top priority for it to be curved. Yeah, you know, I've been using flat panels for a long time now, and I sort of haven't really got with the program as far as curved monitors go, but I know they make a pretty good difference. Microphone is crisp. Nice, dude. I added some extra warmth to the compression. I'm starting to get used to using plugins. Oh, nothing, just chilling? I like that. That's cool. Charlie's Angels. It's kind of funny. My nickname's Charlie, and so that's why I go by Charlos. And yeah, Charlie's Angels, that used to be one of my nicknames. Wait, what's the difference? Let's see if I can show you the difference. Let me pause the game. It just there's warmth that's been added. And so if I use this, maybe I should share the screen so you can see what I'm looking at. Yeah, see, this is more my, this is definitely my wheelhouse as far as audio goes. Let me add a display capture. Okay. Gonna just select. Which one? Wrong one. This one. Okay. So I'm using this program called Element. And it allows for routing plugins. So in OBS, yesterday I had a big issue with, let me bring myself back into visibility here. Let me bring this display capture down quite a bit here, so you can see me again. I'll bring it down here. Okay. So, my OBS was crashing like crazy yesterday, and or was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know, these days, they run in together. So I realized it was a plugin that I was using. I was using a plugin in order to access what are called VST plugins. So like audio, you know, software little bits that help process the audio. And it made the program crash. So I found this other program called Element. It's by like Cushview or something like that. And it's a really awesome program. So it allows for me to route my audio. This little box says audio in, and then I can route the audio from my in. I'm using an interface down here on the bottom right. Let's see. Well, if I change scenes, you won't be able to see it anymore, but it's kind of tucked in the corner over here. And my interface. So it allows me to route from the interface through a compressor here, and I can turn it off. And it, you might notice, I can't really tell on my end right now just because, well, there's a little bit of a delay in the monitoring, but you might notice on your end a little bit of a difference in the sound. But then when I enable it again, it should be a little bit more warm. I don't know if you can even tell, like in me activating or deactivating it, but it's compression, and I've set it so that it's specifically using a warm male vocal processing to it. Yeah, it sounds more professional and high quality. Sweet, dude. Yeah. So just trying to, you know, flex what I do know. Like, not necessarily for the sake of flexing, but you know what I mean? Just use that muscle that I have, you know, the sort of experience I have with audio stuff. Hey, John. Welcome in, friendo. How are you doing today? I hope you're good. So yeah, this is a plugin called Manly Voxbox. And it has a whole lot of settings, like presets. The one that I'm using right now is called Warm Male Vocals. But it's like you could change it so that it would, let's see, you know, there's a lot of presets, and depending on what you're trying to mic, it will do compression that is kind of designed specifically for that application. So like there's stuff for drums and different types of vocals, female vocals, and well, for my you know, needs, I'm using a warm male vocal compression. Iceman, yeah. You're doing good, John. I'm happy to hear that. Just about to get me to sleep. Aw. Okay, I hear you, bro. And thank you for coming in and saying, hey, let's see. Let's give you a quick shout. Okay, I don't see you on the list yet, so I have to do it manually. I'm doing pretty good, friendo. Thank you for asking. Let's see. I get confused with where my cursor's at. So let's do it manually. Shout out at John. Let's see, clip. It should play over this screen, this display capture. And there it is. It's the horse clip. Now you have your own cursed horse clip.
Stupid horse.
It keeps coming around. Kind of like whenever I raid Blizzstar and that same horse clip keeps coming on of me putting a horse in and setting him up for sudden end. Yeah, but so this is fun stuff. Like if you have questions about this kind of thing, Iceman, I could definitely help with audio. Rest in peace, Charles's horse. Yeah, poor horse. That was, shoot, 5 or 6 worlds ago now. It was like one of my first worlds back into Minecraft. And I forgot. No, I had planted a tree right next to where I had a horse, you know, tied up. And that tree just so happened to sprout right on the horse's head. And I wasn't quick to act and free him. But anyway, so this is, this is what I'm using to, and I have other stuff in play here. So the audio for the guitar can be routed through other compressors. So like I have these things that actually replicate like amplifiers. So if I do play music, I can use different types of amplification. You know, these things kind of reproduce what some classic amplifier sounds are for guitar. Yep, random is not all that random, I know. That's one of my arguments for casinos, why they have to actually control which slot machines trigger and when. They do have control over that stuff. If you know, I'm pretty sure you all should know that by now. Casinos do kind of manipulate the odds. But it's, you know, yeah, it's to prevent having to pay out so much or save machines for when they're going to pay out on a busy weekend so that people are having fun. But it's also in a truly random situation where if you just left it up to, you know, God, if you will, or nature, it just, or, you know, the natural world, you could have instances where there'll be slot machines that just always pay out. And then you could have some that just never do. So there is sort of that argument for why they need to be controlled. Because, well, you know, you want to kind of control how often they pay out, so it's a little more fair. But anyway, I don't know why I went into that whole explanation. I have friends who run security, and another guy who does like IT for a casino, and yeah, he's explained it to me a few times, and it's a little weird. But yeah, this is I'm super happy to be able to figure out how to get a really nice sounding microphone and up the, you know, the professional appeal, if you will. So, yeah. All right. Enough of that nerding out. But welcome, guys. Got asked by an old rodeo friend if this local legend would ever consider cracking out, unretire. Dude. Well, what was your answer? If you want to share, you don't have to, but curious, what was your thought? All right, so audio should be working proper. It's a little hard for me to hear because of the AC, so I'm going to bring up the volume just a notch. What we doing today? So, I'm glad you asked. There are Guardian farms all around here. And for some of the builds I want to do, I want lights. And sea lanterns are pretty cool. So, I was looking at a video. You know, the YouTube algorithm is sort of figuring out, you know, what I do, and a lot of what I'm doing lately is Minecraft. But let me see if I can bring that up and show you. Let's watch a little video about how to make a Guardian farm in the easiest way possible. Let me bring it up. What do you think? What do you think about that? All right, playlists, Minecrafts. All right, this should be it. No, I don't think that is it. Where'd it go? This isn't really organized well. Here it is. It's a YouTube short. So let's let me pause and then we'll watch this. Let me figure out the window capture scene again. Guardian Farm? Yeah. Let me go next season with little circuits? Cool, dude. That's awesome asking. I mean, if you think it's the right thing to do, you know? If it makes sense for you. Okay, window capture activated. So check this out. I think this is a pretty simple farm. Let me increase the playback speed. Let's go 2.0. And you just basically use scaffolding, and I've got pretty much everything I need. I just got to make some potions. And these are the materials. But it's a pretty easy design. The only thing I might need more of is like soul sand. Oh, I definitely need the potions. So I'm going to go back to the parts list. But the idea is, after you're done, you just AFK way up here. And that's really it. Create an AFK spot way up here. And it's like super easy. You just use scaffolding. There's your AFK spot. Pretty easy. And so we'll have a look at the Guardian farms around me and figure out which one we'll try to tackle. Because there's a couple. There's a couple nearby the base. I was thinking, what can I do that's fun and that makes use, that is not bad, right? It's not bad at all. Talk with the wife about it, as she is going to see me away almost every weekend. Well, okay, so that's something important to go over with her, no? Like, are you guys ready for that? Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I've got to get all the scaffolding, and then the soul sand, glass, kelp. There's plenty of kelp all around me. And of course the soul fires. And some walls. Dude, yeah, it looks like a pretty easy farm to be able to whip up in like an hour, maybe two. You know, for whatever would be the span of my stream, I guess. Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm gonna pipe down the microphone just a little bit. I see it's a little hot. Yeah. So let's try it. First thing is I need a whole mess of scaffolding, so I'm gonna make that first. We'll get a project shulker ready for this build. So I've got, you know, plenty of shulkers, right? And got some stuff in my inventory right now that I could clear out potentially, like boats and sticks. Well, we always have plenty of those. I'll leave that scaffolding there because who knows, you know, we could need it. Future uses. 2 buckets of water should be good enough, and a bucket of lava for my toolbox here. That's really all I should need in there. Emeralds, of course, just in case. All right. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's a neat design. So I don't know. It's like as if the algorithm knew what I was up to and fed me something that could be useful for what I'm doing. We need lanterns too, so I've already got a bunch of those. Snow blocks. You know, this should be something we don't have to do too much prep for. Which is kind of what I was hoping for. Something I could just, you know, rock out in the stream. Of course, I will hope that everything goes smoothly. I need to make the potions. Is this a newish start time, closer to 10 Pacific time for you? Yeah, unfortunately, it's sort of ended up being that way, and it's just... My goal would really be to always start at 9, but it's just not been happening. And then... Actually, I think I'm going to need those apples to make potions. Preferably at least 9:30. But then it's just whatever time the kiddo ends up going to bed, man. What, you know, she just... It's 9 p.m., lately when we finally like get to bed and read her books and she's had enough. She's been taking long naps is the issue. I don't really see it as an issue though, because she's getting her sleep, and that's just what all I can hope for is that she's getting plenty of rest. But it means that she doesn't want to go to bed as early. So we'll make dinner and she'll play for a little bit, and then, well, we also, she kind of fell off the bed this evening, so that delayed things a little bit as well. Yeah, she took a little tumble. But I was able to kind of grab her foot, so she didn't really hit her head too hard. She didn't really hit her head as she thought she did. It was just kind of scary for all of us. A little bit of excitement in the evening, I have to say. But it's because when I put her on the bed so we can start, you know, going through the whole motions, reading her book and everything, now she likes to get up right away. So as I was putting her down on the bed to lie her down, and I usually wipe her feet clean, she decided to stand up right away, and she didn't get a solid footing and then started falling backwards, and I had to grab one of her feet. So she kind of fell partly off the bed. Yeah. Adventures in parenting, I guess. All right, let's make that scaffolding. I'm going to need a lot of bamboo, so I've got plenty here. Let's see, what can I... How about let's just make a sword, iron sword that I can chop it all down with. Oop. Nephew fell on the couch a bit ago, and thankfully the pillows scared. Here, I will allow it. That's not excessive. I think that's almost a standard word. That's those super fast dad reflexes, dude. Yeah, I know. Just like, oh my god, no! And went to grab it. At least I grabbed her foot. I wish I could have like cradled my arm under her. Nephew fell. Yeah, dude, that's. I hope your nephew's okay, man. Scared him. Yep, I'm sure that did. Yeah, that was the main thing with my daughter, was just trying to calm her down, because she was just, if anything, frightened, because of course I overreacted. I was terrified about what just happened, and was just, you know, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. I let her fall, but in the end, everything was okay. Bamboo. Let's chop down this bamboo over here. I've also messed with 3D or the third person, so we're a little zoomed out when I go into third person now. Let's chop down some bamboos. We got plenty of string, so let's collect all of this, see how many scaffolds we get from it. We all wish we did something different, but we can't change what happens. True. Yeah. You know, of course my head was filled with regret, and like, oh, I should have known she was going to do that. I should have known that she was going to, you know, be feisty, when she's usually a little bit feisty, especially after she's not really tired. But yep. Okay, how many scaffolding can we make with this much? That's almost all of it. That's good to see. Let's see if I can make the rest of what I need just with that. So the scaffolding. I just need a little more bamboo. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work from home the past few days, so I've been able to spend a bit more time on the background stuff and trying to fix the stream up. At least the one thing I control is, you know, try and increase the audio quality of the stream. My cousin's daughter is the clumsiest kid in the world, and she has caused many of us to almost have a heart attack. Oh, no way. Oh, jeez. Yeah, kids, man. They will do that. Okay, so that's another stack right there. That's basically all that I could make with the amount of string I had. So maybe that will be enough to finish making the amount of scaffolding I need. I think that's almost exactly what they have on the parts list. Let's see. So, okay, I need 41. I have 40. So let me just make one more set of scaffolding, and that should be all that I need. All right. And we got plenty of bamboo left over. So the air conditioner just kicked into high gear. Let me know if you can hear that. All right, next on the parts list, we've got all the scaffolding. Let me put that in the project box. Okay, so scaffolding acquired. We need 64 and 36 of soul sand. Let me see what I got. Soul sand over here. Yeah, me and my mom looking over all the bright lights on but nobody's home ideas I've had somehow through all of them. I'm still kicking. Dude, hey, that's it's sort of like what, the strong will survive. Something like that. We've had to have our falls in order to... Yeah, okay, I'll just bring both stacks. Alright, 2 stacks of that. Now what else? Glass. So 64 and 27 of glass. So I'll just do 2 stacks of glass. So that's going to be a thing. I've got brown, so we'll just use some brown glass. And do I have another stack of regular glass? I'm almost got all of what I need just in brown glass here, because I need another 27. I have 17, so if I just make a few more brown glass panes, I'll have what I need. So this should be enough. Let's go ahead and cook that. Or I would really just only have to buy some. Toolbox. Grab some emeralds. Project box. And let's eat. And over here. See some of these dinguses down here. Yeah, man, like, as a kid growing up, it's pretty much a wonder that I have made it this far. Like, me and my friends used to do some of the dumbest things ever. Like, purposefully launch ourselves off of side of hills and roll all the way down just for fun. And get all bruised and banged up and just think it was cool. It's any wonder that we actually are here today. Still alive and kicking. So we need more brown. I'm gonna go harvest these guys. It's funny that they don't have exclamation points over them to indicate that they're ready to be harvested. And that should be more than enough, so I'll just replant as many cocoa beans as necessary to fill this back up, and then turn the rest of that into brown dye like that, and make the remaining bit of glass that we need for this build. All right, so now I have more than enough glass for the parts list. So next, 43 kelp. 43 kelp, 38 walls. Let's see, do I have kelp? I don't, but like I said, there's plenty around here. Do you have any good stories asking for a friend about some of those bright ideas you've had? Oh yeah, that's way more than enough kelp. We are good to go there. So, a stack of kelp. Maybe put the rest of it here. Put our emeralds back in the toolbox. Now let's see, what's next? The walls. 38 walls, 10 hoppers. 38 walls. What kind of walls should I use? It's too bad you can't turn... Wait, deep slate could work. So you can't really do anything with deep slate, but let's see if I had a cutting wheel. Can I manufacture... Can I fabricate some deep slate walls? Yes, I can. All right. Okay, so walls acquired. We need 10 hoppers. Let's get some chests. Got 2 there. Need just 1 more. Okay, 10. But I'm going to need a lot more iron, right? Got a whole lot of iron these days. Very proud of that fact. Hoppers, 10. Boom. All right, project box. Now we have the 10 hoppers. What's next? Soul fires. Need 6 soul fires. So since I have like way more than enough... You know, I just realized I have soul sand and soul soil. So I actually do need to go get soul sand. Whoops. Let's see. This away, that away. Don't need any more of that. Now let me sleep. Let's go to the nether. None there. If anything, I think there was some way over at the other portal. It's become a little dangerous around here. Going down the scaffolding, because occasionally there's... What are they called? Magma slime or something like that jumping around. And there's a cow. Our cow is just chilling. He's guarding the scaffolding. What a good boy. And now he's going up the scaffolding. Oh, you crazy cow. That cow don't care. He's going for it. He's like, oh, I heard there's a roof. I haven't really explored much more of the nether, as a matter of fact, now that I can fly. Let's see if there's anything cool in the vicinity. Lots of nether wastes around here, which is good. I don't want to get lost. Let's look for Soul Sand Valley. We'll go this way. Maybe I will go back and go through my tunnels. Just access that Soul Sand Valley more quickly. Since I knew there was... Since I already know where there is one. Let me look over here a little bit. Keeping my eye out for a bastion, too. Looks like this is all starting to spawn. Gassed. Whoa. There it is. Okay. Let's go with the scaffolding. Let's see where the cow ended up. I've had the window open this whole time, haven't I? Where'd the cow go? I don't know where the cow ended up. He might have made a wrong turn. All right, let's just go through the tunnels. Just need to grab a stack. Now, where exactly did I see that Soul Sand Valley? Because I had grabbed a bunch of soul sand. Previously. Although I can't say I remember exactly where I was. So we're exploring the Nether. That's what we're doing for the first half of this stream. Trying not to get lost. I haven't the slightest. Like, where did I grab that soul sand and stuff? Alright, create a nice bridge here. Take a screenshot of coordinates for future. Let me load up on rockets. All right. Man, where's the Soul Sand Valley when you need it? Oh, I'm right back where I started. This is kind of lame. Hopefully I'll just get lucky and find one by digging this way a little bit. I can wonder if I should just use chunk base already. Screenshot. Eat. I see some soul sand down there. Hey, another Nether Fortress. Cool. And a lot of soul sand down there. check it out. We're actually on another fortress right here. Okay, I just need a stack, then I'll find my way back home. Yay, new headsets for my phone. Nice, dude. That's awesome. What kind of headset did you get? What kind of phone do you use? Oh, just curious. You don't have to answer that. A lot more people are Android users. Android, yeah, see, I guessed it. Lots of cool stuff you can... Okay, that's a whole stack right there. Maybe I'll grab another stack since I'm already here. And there's a lot of it right here. Samsung think, hold on and let me check. Oh, cool. Nothing like having a nice new phone and headsets. I mean, I'll just grab this top layer of soul sand. I'll grab a few stacks, I guess. Magma cubes are like, what's up? I don't have arrows. No cream. Alright, where's that one lantern? I think it's right there. Yeah, Samsung S24 FE. Nice. I heard those are pretty nice phones, man. Samsungs have come a long way. So let me check my screenshots. Alright, so 755, 185. Basically there, yonderish. See lanterns? Do anyone see any lanterns? $185 was the Z. So just climb up. I'll just dig upward here. 185. Just dig up right here and I should end up in that tunnel. Oh yeah, it's nice fact, the laptop I have is slower than this phone. Cool, man. Hey, that's sweet. Man, I do almost everything now on my phone. It's wild. Well, you pretty much can't do anything without a phone these days. Might as well grab some of this nether quartz. For future redstone stuffs. I think Y was like 90 something. More nether quartz. Gotta get all the way up to 91. Eee. No piglins? Oh. Dude, don't scare me like that. Dude, get out of here. Aw, the song melts my heart. Well, I think I've gone past the tunnel. Might as well turn this into some resource gathering. Ooh, more gold. Okay, the other thing I need to do is get netherite. I need some more ancient debris. Maybe I'll stumble across some here. I'm just gonna go up to the roof. Roofish. Oh, bedrock. Okay, here we go. So, just head this direction. I should eventually channel into my tunnel system. So ad break coming up in about 5 minutes. I'll take a 3-minute break at that time. Hopefully I can remember. So far I've been really bad about that. I'll say that and then I'll forget. Yeah, if you're wondering, Iceman, I'm an iPhone user. There was a time when I was proud. Now I'm just kind of stuck. Is it safe? Patch of gold right there. Not really easy to get to. I think if I'm trying to find my tunnels, I actually need to go this way a little bit. I could check the screenshots. Or was this one? 188, 217 at 47. But if I go to 188, 217-ish, I'll be close to, yeah, 188, 217. So I'm going the wrong direction. I need to go this way. So this is 188, 217. But the Z was really low. I dig down about here. Snorts. Okay, it's because there's zombified piglin around. Alright, now this looks familiar. There's my scaffolding. Alright, let's go back home. Okay, so ad break is about to start. Let me just get up to the safe area here at the roof. And then I'm going to pause for 3 minutes, take a break. We'll BRB. Go ahead, feel free to stretch, refresh your beverage, use the restroom if you need to. We will be back in just about 3 minutes. You know how it goes. All right, guys. 3-minute break, BRB. All right, welcome back. I'm just waiting for a replay to save. I gotta make a note that when I take the breaks, I should do this. I should save the world so that my replay file can save. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm saving these replay files so that maybe I can do something cool in the future. Like, I don't know, if unfortunately maybe we lose this world for good. No problem, cool, Iceman, thank you. That maybe I can create some videos. Maybe I can do something fun with YouTube. But that will require some time. And I'm hoping eventually I'll have time to do that. Gotta get some sleep, bro. Have a great rest of the stream. Zycon, thank you, friendo. Thank you so much for everything. And again, thank you so much for those subs yesterday, dude. Have a great rest. Sleep well. God bless you, man. Thank you. Thank you for being here. As always. Alright, saved. Load the world. Okay. Let's head back. And we're home. Alright, so we need to make soul fire. I think it was 6 of them. How do you do that? Let me empty my inventory a little bit. I'm gonna need another chest. I have wood. Let's make chests. 7 chests exactly. For the additional stuff. Okay, we only needed some of this. So soul fires. If I'm not mistaken, I'll need torches for that. Do I have coal? Now that is a good question, but I know I already have torches in the toolbox, so I'll just use some of those. But first, let's see, what exactly does it take to make a soul fire? Just takes soul soil and stripped, or just regular logs. Oh, nice. Easy. Okay. Next piece of the puzzle acquired. Six soul fires, right? Yep. And then 6 chests. Got 3 now. Alright, 6 chests. Boom. Next, 2 buckets of water, which I already have. FYI, I recommend going soul sand so you can plant netherwort for potions. Ah, yeah, cool. You know, I do have some of that. Like, yeah, okay, so I have a stack there. I'll put that over here. The soul soil that I just collected. So at least I have a stack of that. Yeah, I need to find a soul soil or a soul valley, soul sand valley, something like that. Now, not just to harvest a bunch of soil, because the fun thing too is eventually getting, what was that, soul speed boots? I want to have soul speed boots so I can just like, yeah, I hear you, Iceman. Yes, sir. And then, yeah, it's one of my favorite tricks is putting soul soil everywhere and having that soul speed, but putting like half slabs on it, so you can still walk around on it without noticing that there's soul soil there, but then you run real fast. So all my pathways are going to be soul soil with half slabs on it. So I'll need to find a soul sand valley so I can get more of that. All right, I got a bunch of sticks, so let's make... Wait, I already made those. Now I'm working on the 2 buckets of water, which I have here. Actually already have. Let me just leave those in the toolbox. So I'll grab 1 more bucket of water here. Alright. 2 buckets of water in the project box. And a half slab and 32 dirt blocks. I know that they're just placeholder blocks or something. But I'll just grab a stack of something. So half slab. Doesn't really have to be exactly a stone slab, but I like to go exactly by the parts list provided. Well, of course, except for the glass. Also, don't forget, and this is... Can yellow plant netherwort in the overworld? So long as it's still on either soul sand or soul soil. Oh, okay, you can plant netherwort in the overworld as long as it's on soul sand or soul soil. That's right. All right, cool. Maybe I can just plant some of that now, because I have some netherwort here, but only 5 left. So maybe it's a good thing you're mentioning that now, Iceman. Before I'm stuck, which I am about to do, make potions and not have the requisite amount of netherwort to make additional, then I'll be in some trouble. So yeah, good call. But I just go ahead and plant those now. And bone meal after I sleep. Let's see, so can you bone meal netherwort? I think you can. No, you can't. Bummer. Okay, but no big deal. No big deal because I have netherwort blocks. So this is a data pack that I have loaded in the game where I can actually turn netherwort into, well, this netherwort block into netherwort. It's a little cheaty, but man, it's a quality of life thing really in my life. I just think it should be a thing. Alright, so now let's start making those potions that we're going to need. So what do I need? Wait, let me get the TNT. Let me just keep going along the parts list. So I need some building blocks of some kind. Here we go. Dirt. Okay. Dirt. Boom. TNT. So I have TNT in my rocket box. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 TNT. 3 redstone blocks. Trick I learned is plant all 5 and just use up all the sand soil. But don't forget, don't use all of it. In fact, I would not use your netherwort until you have all of the space that you want to use for it, that you're going to dedicate towards your potions, meaning if you're going to do 10 by 10 area of netherwort, make sure you fill every single block with netherwort, otherwise it's just the pain. Okay. Well, yeah, you know, how about, I've already placed that much soul sand. Soul sand. Let me plant the rest of this with netherwort. But because of that data pack, it's not gonna be that big of a worry. We'll always have plenty of netherwort if I can find a crimson forest biome nearby. Because each netherwort block creates 9 netherwort. At least this way, yeah, we'll never be in a bind. I'll just do the rest of this. All right. I've got 10 left. Okay, so what was next on the list? The 3 redstone blocks. One, two, three, like that. And what next? A bucket of milk. Just in case. But instead of milk, I have honey blocks. I have honey, I have honey bottles. 2, in matter of fact. So we can get rid of the, whatchamacallit effect. Honey works to eliminate the miner's fatigue, right? Oh, maybe I'll grab a bucket of milk just to be safe. Because you only get, I think it's 3 on harvest. You'll never get more than that. You'll never get less than that. It's always going to be 3 when it's fully grown, so you're basically using 2, reusing 1. Ah, true. Alright, good call, man. I think we are set. Alright. I think we've got our parts list. Let's see. Let me compare. Okay, like that. Yeah. Yep. Looking pretty good. Oh, but I need the potions now. So 2 invisibility, 2 water breathing, and 2 night vision. Let me make those now. So let me start with the 2 invisibility. So how do you make invisibility potions? I think you need golden carrots for those, don't you? Maybe I should actually get a... Maybe I should work on... I should have a farmer. Let me get a... So just so I can buy golden carrots. I don't want to have to waste gold on making golden carrots. So let's go down to the tunnels here. And grab one of these guys to put him in place. We'll put him way at the end over here. We'll have a farmer right there. A few more rails and a minecart. Boom, boom. Put a lantern back there. It's nice and lit. All right. See you later. I'm gonna get a composter. Composter. Let's do 3. Maybe I'll just go ahead and put 3 of those guys. All right. Let me put a trapdoor so he can't escape. I wonder if my hoppers are getting clogged up with poppies and iron. Probably. Alright, now he can't go nowhere. Boop. Alright, friendo. This is your life now. So how about... because I don't need bread. There. I should have enough carrots to trade with him. Or beets. I need an auto farm. I need to make some auto farm. Whoa. That's lame. I've got a bunch of pumpkins. Okay, I got some carrots. I don't really have any beets. Yeah, they kind of nerfed potions, but also kind of made them better, since one crop is enough to make 6. I think it's awkward potions, whatever it is that's required to craft any potions. Cool. Mm-hmm. Yep. Grab a stack of pumpkins, because I'm pretty sure he'll want those at some point. Alright. I'll put this nether wart back here for now, since my inventory is getting a little full here. Let's see, how much you want to bet this is going to lay in it, or actually hatch a chicken? Any bets? They almost never do. Nope. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming. Hang on. Okay. Ooh. Yep. Sneeze acquired. And then blowing of nose. Had to do that off camera. Don't want to subject you to that ugliness. Okay, so let's see. Is that enough carrots to make him happy? Not enough. Let's make some beets too. I've got bone meal, so I'm trying to make short work of this. Let's go to the village over here. I've got a small field. Look like will help. Ah. Okay, that's a good idea. I'll try that next time. Got our other village over here. I need to make like a chunk loader. There's only a few of them ready to harvest, but I might have some stored in here. I've still got some random things over here. But no, nothing useful. We'll take that. Brighter the better idea is to... Okay. Cool. I'll remember that. Okay, let me just get 2 stacks. Oops. We got a lot of bone meal where this came from, so, like, no big deal. Okay. We should have enough. Let me plant this beetroot. Okay. Oop. Oh, make you squint. Okay. Is that the trick to it? To make you squint? Gets rid of the sneeze? Alright, we'll just float on into the base. Okay. What else you got? Pumpkins. See, I knew it. Okay, next. Oh, we'll just keep trading pumpkins. Now he likes melons. I can even just buy some cookies. Because who doesn't like cookies? Right, now we got 54 cookies. Suspicious stew. We could buy that or cake. Gives me the same XP. But I don't have enough room for all that suspicious stew. But I'm not really worried about that. Okay, now what? Yeah, golden carrots. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so let me get rid of some of my inventory and then I'll buy a bunch of golden carrots. I'll need to trade. I'll have to trade. You know what? I want to put a jack-o'-lantern behind him rather than the lantern. Okay. Some other random things I don't need here. Right now, let's buy, but first trade some iron so I can get the emeralds to buy the golden carrots. I lobbed something at him. Okay, I think I grabbed it there. Iron. Let's trade with all the available people. Should be healing my pickaxe while I'm doing this. Yeah, it's almost healed. Alright, dude. Oh, and I picked up some suspicious stews. Let's see. What does this one give us? Uh-oh. Weakness. Whatevs. Alright, 36 golden carrots. Should be more than enough. Okay, so for this first one, Gosh, I've got too much stuff in the inventory. Just drop stuff in here for now. Okay, nether wart. Of course, I need bottles first. What am I even thinking? Where are the bottles? Do I have them in my inventory? Am I holding them right now and I don't realize it? No. Yes. Yes. Actually, yes. The answer was yes. I was tricking you guys. Okay, another wart. Another wart. And let's see, so... this is supposed to be a guide for making the potions. But I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so this is the ingredient. This is the effect. But then with this extra ingredient, then that's the result. So I need spider eyes. I also need night vision. So these will be my night vision potions. Okay, let's get the next round of potions going. So, golden carrot on standby, golden carrot ready to go in. So, night vision. I'm gonna have more than enough. Alright, so I need spider eyes. Fermented spider eyes. So let's see what I got. I should have some spider eyes in the mob spawner. Let me see if I have any. Hey, I've got a couple there. And what do I need to make them? Sugar, I believe. Sugar and mushrooms. Of which I have plenty. Dude, we are golden. We are so good at this. Redstone to increase the length. So these should give us invisibility, right? Yeah, invisibility. Right. I'll make it last longer. So, spent pretty much all this stream just prepping for this build. But I'm feeling pretty good about it now. I guess we'll at least just go in and kill the guardians? The main guardians? Clean up the inventory a bit. Maybe I could just use these golden carrots to eat. Alright, so I need at least I'm gonna have 3. I'm gonna have 3 potions ready for this. Let me bring it over here. Gotta do some sorting and arranging. Got some limited inventory space. I don't need those right now. Don't need the cookies, no the carrots. Top off my rockets. Okay, night vision, 8 minutes. Got 3 8-minute night vision potions already. Now I've got invisibility. Got at least 3 there and 3 here. So I'll leave 3. I'm just gonna have 3 of each ready. Then lastly, I need water breathing. And I think I already have a couple water breathing potions ready. But I also have respiration 3. So I'm just gonna make the 2. And make them last longer too. But what do you need for water breathing? Pufferfish? Maybe I'll just brew up a batch too. Do I have pufferfish? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Thought I might. So these 2 will have to be good enough. Okay, I'll have 2 water breathing potions as well. And then that's pretty much it. Right, 8-minute water breathing potions. Yeah. Okay, I've got water breathing, invisibility, and night vision. So I am ready to cook. I don't think I'm going to need the lanterns right now. Let's grab this box. This box. Put my emeralds. I'm going to top off those emeralds at least. Maybe I should just keep my emeralds in my ender chest like that. So that in my toolbox, I've already got a stack of torches. I've got shears. more than enough flint and steel. So leave one of those behind. What else? I'm just stalling at this point. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Don't need these random tools. Okay. That is pretty much it. Project box. Iron. Tools. Sorted. But I'm gonna have to take off my gear. So let's do some reconnaissance. I'll keep my potion box handy. This is my project box. Now let's find those guardian farms. There's one over here. Yeah, right there. So, should I do this one? I pretty much am going to do that one. Maybe I could do both of them, depending on how easy this is. But there's another one over here somewhere. Which might be better because it's further away from the island. Actually, no. I don't know where it is. It's over there probably. So this is going to be the one. There she blows. Let me get ready. So, dang, I had the window capture on. I've got everything I need. I just need to take off this stuff. However, I'm not sure if I can... I probably need to separate this. And I can't wear my respiration 3. I'm just realizing that now. If I'm going to be invisible, I can't have a helmet on. So this will hopefully be enough water breathing to last. It should be, because I'm just going to go and quickly kill the Guardians. So let me watch that video and see how they do it. How about I save? Save the replay file. And watch the video a little bit more. Okay, those 3 spots. Okay, first guy like that. So I like how they just added everything from the project box into their inventory, so I need to clear up my inventory. Let me wait for that red replay file to finish saving. There it is. Okay. Create a backup. Let's see, how many gigs is this file now? Have we even achieved a gig yet? $1383 megs. That'd be a gig, right? A gig 0.3. As far as what I'm going to use to kill the guys, let's see, toolbox. I don't have a trident. In the video, he uses a trident. What am I going to use? Sharpness, I guess, right? Sharpness 5. Knockback, fire aspect. Should do some good damage. How about instead of my smite axe, I'll have my sharpness axe ready. Are bows even useful in the water? Extra food. Oh, and it's raining. Or, let me sleep. Bring a bed and slap it right here. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right there. So to do this thing, I need these blocks first. I don't need these yet. I think I'll need the scaffolding before I need anything else. The honey and milk, just in case. Water buckets, I'll need later. Oh yeah, the dirt. Okay. Not quite. Do I have an anvil? Don't have an anvil. I'm just remembering I have to remove the armor from my elytra. I'm not sure if they can see me with the armored elytra. I wonder if I can just keep it on. Because it just looks like a regular elytra. Will they be able to see me with the armored elytra? Like, will they be able to see me? Can I even have a shield? I have questions. And not a lot of answers. I am betting that I won't have to remove it, because it's just acting as if the elytra's been modified, so I'm not technically wearing a chest plate. That's my guess. I'll soon find out. Okay. Night vision, invisibility. Now, water breathing. Can they see me? No, doesn't look like they can. Oh, I already got that effect. Oh, is he dead? He's dead. Cool. Oh, I want to get the sponge and the stuff. I can't leave anything. I can't let go of anything because then I won't be able to pick it up again. So there's that. Now I'm starting to wonder, is this even the right type of temple to do this? Yes, it is. All I'm worried about right now is just killing these guys. That was pretty easy. Is there supposed to be another guardian dude? Elder guardian? Right here? Where'd he go? Here he is. Okay, he's dead. Let's get the other guy. Where are you? Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo. I don't want to get it too far away from the entrance, because if I have to potion up again, I'm gonna be safe. There he is. Alright, he did. Ooh, sponge room. I can't use rockets. I don't want to put a box down here because I have the effect on me and I won't be able to pick it back up. But I want to grab those sponges and stuff that Maybe I'm being greedy. Maybe I don't need to worry about that. So let me just see what the next part of the video says to do. Try not to be greedy here. Okay, so I did this part. Okay, so yeah, get far enough away, clear the effects, then move in and start working. Remove everything from that top portion. Then count 3 blocks from both sides and build a 3x3 soul sand platform. Doesn't matter if there's extra blocks on the other end. I remember seeing that. Okay. Doing good. Other than I can't use rockets, man. I guess you can't use rockets when you have mining fatigue, or what is Yeah, mining fatigue is already worn off. I don't know what my problem is. Why can't I just... That was weird. I don't know why I couldn't use rockets. Alright, doesn't matter. There's stuff in here for now. What are the other things I need? I need the soul sand right now. So mining fatigue is already worn off, so I don't have to worry about it. I can just get to work. Leave these pretty blocks right here. Whoa, headless. Okay. Where did I kill that guy? I'm gonna pick up those blocks that I... guess it just despawned already. What are those items that he dropped? There they are. No, those aren't them. It's just another guardian. So I have invisibility again and water breathing. Okay, that was close. That's what I get for being greedy. Alright, just get to work. There's about to be some drowned on me, so maybe I should go to sleep. I'm invisible. What am I saying? Okay, so 3 in, so 1, 2, 3. Soul sand, there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So ad break in about a minute. So create it. It's already working. 3. So 3 by 3, right? Count 3 blocks from both sides. Create a 3 by 3 soul sand platform. Other 2 sides of the soul sand are 4 blocks away, and that's fine. 44 scaffoldings going up from around the soul sand platform. Go to the top of the scaffolding. Add a scaffolding in the middle. Place water. Go back down. Kelp. Build the kelp all the way up. Remove the bottom kelp. Boom. Place soul sand in the corner. Add 6. Make scaffolding platform between the posts. Glass border around the scaffolding now. Yeah, I'm getting way ahead of myself watching so much of this video right now, but that's cool. I kind of want to know what to expect. So big thing is to add 44 scaffolding going up around the soul sand platform. So he places it. He has 44 like on his hotbar. But they're, hang on. I hear a noise, hang on. Okay. It was just the dog. She doesn't know if she wants to be inside or outside of the office. So she's here for now. She may need out again. Okay. 44 scaffolds. Now go up. Place one scaffold here. Water bucket here. Now the kelp. Organize my inventory a little bit here. Kelp. Okay, that's as high as it goes. Sweet. Now what's next? I think it was put the 6 pillars on the corners. Remove the bottom kelp. Then place soul sand in the corner and add 6 scaffoldings on top. Repeat that in all corners. Oh, then make a platform. All right, that's enough to work with now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Does that bring me all the way up? Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I put 1 extra. It's fine. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that all 4 of them? Okay. Potions are still rocking. Okay, good. Next is the glass platform, I believe. Glass border around the scaffolding. Add water to the corners. Oops. Am I gonna need that scaffolding? I hope not. Okay, glass border complete. Add water to the corners. I think there's more to it though. I'm sorry, I think I had the window capture overhead. Add more water exactly in the middle of the scaffolding tower. Okay. Sweet. Okay, right in the middle. There. Okay. Am I done on all sides? Yes. Okay, go back to the top of the scaffolding. Right? Then what? Go on top of the scaffolding tower. Choose one side. Go down 2 blocks and add 3 temporary blocks. So pick a side. Okay. Oh, there's a scaffolding there. Temporary blocks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then make a platform. 3x3 platform. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Boom. Alright, what next? Remove the temporary blocks. Add 3 double chests right there. Got 10 hoppers pointing into the chests. Okay. Cool. Okay, window capture, of course, was over that, so you weren't able to see, but I don't know. I don't know who's watching. 3 scaffoldings towards. Okay. Then. Okay. Then make a wall. One, 2, 3. Make a wall over the chests. Now what? Place 6 small, okay, 6 soul campfires on top of the hoppers. Wait, I only made... Where was I supposed to put those? I put those in the wrong place. Oh, in the middle. Okay, no big deal. Let's get our Silk Touch. I'm about to run out of potions, so I might have to go make some more. All right. So there's 2-block high walls around the building. Sweet. Oh, I don't think I was actually supposed to close up the end here. Okay, good thing I brought extra. Because now I need to put temporary blocks. Temporary blocks, add water flowing towards the campfires. So I need water. I don't know if I have enough water. We've got 1 bucket. Temporary blocks. 1, 2, 3 potions are about to run out. Okay, at least that's done. Pause. Place temporary blocks with walls. Add a glass roof on top of the water. Now an AFK spot. This thing's pretty much done, so I don't know if I need more potions. Walls, I've got just enough. Nice. Okay. AFK platform. Build out 3 glass blocks from the middle. And then build up 86 scaffolding. From which direction? Oh, from here. One, 2, 3. Then 86 scaffolding. Was it just 3 blocks? 3 blocks, 86 scaffolding from there. Okay, how many scaffoldings do I have? I only have, what, 64 and 23 is 87? So just enough. Oops. Cool. Now climb up. Right? Then add glass blocks around the scaffolding. And put a slab 2 blocks up. Go back down. I'm being oh so careful. Alright, time to go back down, but I might as well go sleep. I think it's done. Okay, so I go back down. I'm gonna try to make the AFK spot. Fill the top part of the monument with soul sand. That's the last part. Farm is now ready. We're almost there, so I do need more potions. At least another invisibility potion. And look at me, I was so smart I made extra. Okay, just have those ready to go. Maybe I'll feed them some netherwort. So I'm ready to make whatever next batch of potions I'm gonna make. Oh, this is out. Oh well. Do I have more blaze rods? I might be out of blaze rods. Well, that will be next stream's adventure, is getting some more blaze rods. I just want to finish this thing. Oh yeah, water breathing would have been smart. Water. Air. I mean... I'm out of soul sand. Wonder why I didn't bring enough. Did have enough. Just didn't get it all out of the project box. Okay, that is it. Should be fully functional now. Let me double check. I didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like I did. Nice. Wonder if I could see any of them already dying up here. I don't see any dying right now. Wonder if this actually works. I don't see anything going on. Man, after all that, I don't think it works. Why isn't it working? Oh, maybe because of my simulation distance. Got it set to 16 chunks. That should be standard. Okay. There, it's... I guess it just takes some time to start working. I think I need to AFK higher than this. Look at they fall. So it kind of works, but it doesn't look anything like what they have in the video. Guess I should have read the comments. All right, well, this is a good place to go ahead and end the stream because I don't know if this is actually working the way it was supposed to. So, that will do it. Music ended anyway, so that's a good cue. You can't see anything I was looking at anyway because I had the window covered. Yeah. So, it works, just not great. So maybe I'll just save this replay file and then do a backup and then leave it AFK overnight. See what the results are in the morning. So let me make that backup now. And then we'll go ahead and wrap up this stream. That's been another amazing night. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you so much. Let's do this. And let's see. Should we raid Blizz? What's going on here? We got any attention? Anything worth sending over? Yes, we got 3 viewers, so let's do it. Bring up his stream right now. Okay, he's back in Enshrouded, so that'll be some fun. Let's get that raid going. Raid the star underscore ZA. Boom. Okay, raid initiated. All right, it's actually not much of a raid, so I think we'll just cancel that. I'm going to end the stream and AFK this thing. Let me just do that now. Yeah, we'll just AFK it, see how it turns out in the morning. I've backed it up, so if anything tragic happens, at least we can recover. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. We'll end the stream like we always do with the Lord's Prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right. Peace, you guys all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.